everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Lifestyle Today. I'm your host, Justine Santinello. We have a jam-packed episode for you guys today filled with a lot of in-studio guests. So let's not waste any time and jump right in with our first guest of the day. As parents, we all know that when kids go back to school, it's not just a new season for them. It's really a reset for us as well. The shift from summer to school year routines can leave a lot of us running on empty. Dr. Jalali is a licensed clinical psychologist, trauma expert, and author of the new book, The Fire That Makes Us. She's joining us now to help us through the current transition. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We are so excited to have you. So I have two little ones that just started school. It can be very overwhelming. How do you feel like, I just want to jump in with something personally. How do we say no, but politely, so that we're not overcommitting both the kids and ourselves?
Yes, that's a great question. We live in a nation of doing. In fact, doing is very much glorified and being isn't.
Yes.
Right? So every time we are invited to an event or think of something to do, we want to say yes because we feel like we're going to fall behind if we don't.
Yes.
However, what I often invite people to do is to realize when you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else.
Okay.
And at times, that is your well-being and your self-care, which is the most important thing to say yes to begin with.
Yeah.
So you have to notice the cost of the things you're saying yes to and choose wisely.
I like that. Okay, good for me to take notes on. So, how can we show our kids that it's okay not to be perfect? And I'm extra listening because I feel like we also need to tell ourselves that as well and be able to show them that us as your parents, we're not perfect either.
You know, the mother of all psychological disorders, despite what people think, is perfectionism.
Oh my goodness.
Because we have to sacrifice so much to be perfect,
Yeah.
and it definitely comes at a cost. Our kids don't learn what we tell them, our kids learn what we show them. So if we stop being perfect, if we demonstrate that we are normal beings who mess things up at times, and
Sure.
that's okay, we make attempts to rectify whatever we mess up. We apologize to them. We let them know that we don't do everything perfectly all the time. So technically, we're displaying a more healthy mode of being for them, in which they learn they are good enough as they are, and they don't always have to perform at best to be valued.
It sounds so simple, yet it's so hard to do, right? So another big one that I'm sure most parents want to know is, how do we build those moments where we're not using our technology so much? And, for the kids and for ourselves too.
This is a big one because once society introduces something into its everyday life, it becomes very difficult to step away from it.
Yes.
People often ask me, should we give our children cell phones? And it's a hard question for me to answer because, deep inside, I want to say no.
Of course.
But then your child would be an outcast in society. So
Right.
at an appropriate age, you should. As for our own use, I think it's important to just actually create tech-free times in your household. So maybe first thing in the morning when you wake up where people can connect, or right
Yes.
before you go to bed and everyone's unwinding. Because when you are truly staying away from technology, you have to hang out. You have to
Right.
connect with each other. You have to ask each other questions.
What's a good, let's say, 5-minute ritual, right, that we can add to our daily routines to help to calm our nervous systems down a bit?
Yes, we all need to do a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because our nervous systems are constantly on override.
Always.
Yes. I would say the simplest, most easiest way is breathing.
Okay.
So just taking a few deep inhales, holding onto your breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling twice as long as you inhaled
Okay.
actually signals to the nervous system that you're in a very calm, safe zone.
Okay, that makes sense. So we know that you have a new book.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's actually a story as well as a psychological guide. The book tells the story of a woman named Charlotte, which is based on a trauma that I went through personally, as well as the amalgamation of the trauma I've seen in my patients over the past decade,
Yeah.
which is a lot of relational trauma. So what I noticed that in most self-help books, people just tell people what to do, and that's hard for a person, for example, who's depressed. You tell them go for a walk, and they're like, really, if I could go for a walk, I wouldn't be depressed,
Right.
right? So I am hoping what this book does is provide a guide in which people can go through the story, potentially resonate with it, and then figure out how to integrate that into their psyche and hopefully get some good tips. It's for whoever has ever experienced an unpleasant event in their life that they feel stuck in still.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. This was super informative. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was great being here.
All right, you guys, we'll be right back. Now that fall is here, it's the perfect time to shake up our wellness routines, and I have two of my picks here to add into those new routines. Now, even though summer is winding down, it's not too late to make a splash with Funsicle, an affordable go-to brand for outdoor fun with the whole family. The star of this upcoming season is the Funsicle IceWell Cold Plunge Tub. It's perfect for people looking to recover their muscles at home. Plus, it's the most affordable insulated cold plunge tub on the market and only takes around 10 minutes to fill with water. Just add ice and get in. It has a floating thermometer, lid, and storage bag for on-the-go recovery. In addition to the cold plunge, they have a great selection of floaties for the whole family, including tubes, loungers, and long games. You can find everything at funsicle.com, also at Amazon, Target, Walmart, Home Depot, and beyond. And you guys could use the code TODAYFUN at funsicle.com for 50% off. Terms and conditions do apply. Now, over here, I have one of my favorites, Dolicious frozen cookie dough and gelato bites. They are the ultimate better for you bite to transition from summer indulgence to fall balance. Made with clean, high quality ingredients and no refined sugars, at only 100 calories, they're the perfect tasty treat to satisfy cravings while supporting your wellness goals. They come in some seriously mouth-watering flavors like chocolate chip, chocolate truffle, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, cinnamon churro, salted caramel minis, and chocolate raspberry. Keep them in your freezer for an indulgent bite that will delight all season long. You can find them at Whole Foods, GoPuff, Wegmans, and Target stores. And if you scan the QR code below, you can receive a buy one, get one free cashback offer at Target. Now, protecting nature isn't just the right thing to do, it's common sense to protect our families and sustain our businesses. Terry Macko of the World Wildlife Fund is joining us now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, what is the World Wildlife Fund?
Sure. World Wildlife Fund is the world's largest conservation organization. We operate in over 100 different countries. And while people know us for our work on endangered species, historically, we learned a long time ago that you need to protect entire ecosystems, not only for animals to thrive, but for humans too.
Can you give us a few examples of how we rely on nature in our everyday lives without even realizing it?
Sure. So most Americans get that we rely on nature for the food we eat, the water we drink, or the air we breathe, but there are some surprising connections. For example, 50% of the oxygen we breathe actually comes from ocean life. Another surprising statistic, over 63% of our medications are derived from nature.
So, what are some easy ways then that average American families can help conserve precious natural resources?
Sure. When you go about your daily life, there are easy things you can do. So food waste is a big problem. You can be more mindful around the choices that you make. Make sure that you're purchasing food and consuming it in ways that are not wasteful. You can also use less plastic. You know, a dump truck worth of plastic is entering our oceans every minute of every day. So using less plastic can help reduce that. And you can wash your clothes in cold water. It uses 1/10 of the electricity as hot water.
Where can we go for some more info?
Go to WWF.org or follow us on social media like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. And you can find out more around why we need nature and why nature needs us now.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. Wedding season is upon us, so I am really excited to share one of my favorite brands that I actually had on my registry, Villeroy & Boch, a brand that is rooted in timeless elegance and premium European lifestyle design for over 275 years. They create durable pieces that make everyday moments feel special. The Vue Luxembourg teapot is a blend of heirloom charm and everyday convenience, making it the perfect gift for the bride who values tradition and effortless style. The New Wave decorative fruit bowl also makes a stunning wedding gift. Its modern, sculptural design adds an artistic touch to the home, serving beautifully as both a functional piece and a statement centerpiece for newlyweds entertaining together. All their pieces are made from premium materials built to last, designed to mix and match across collections and time for a versatile and stylish home. All right, you guys. Army veteran Jacob Narotsky and Wounded Warrior Project's Lindsay Tech are joining us now to provide insight and share stories on what it's like returning to civilian life. Welcome to the show. So Jacob, can you tell us about your mental health journey?
Yeah, when I think back across my mental health journey, it's, 14 years of hanging out the side of a helicopter and then coming home and all that ending, all that stopping, not having my crew around me anymore, not having my brothers and sisters, and then trying to figure out life, trying to be a dad, trying to be a husband, trying to move forward. It's difficult, and sometimes you're carrying a lot of the experiences and things that happened to you during that time, and that's what it was. That's what a lot of my challenge was, and really just finding connection, finding brothers and sisters that came alongside me, Wounded Warrior Project and teammates, and a community of folks that were there to carry me, and as I got farther along, that I was there to carry them as well.
So then how important is human connection within this scope?
It's so important. Human connection is critical to preventing suicide. We had a survey earlier this year of our wounded warriors, and we saw that for those warriors that reported isolation as a symptom they were experiencing, they were 3 times more likely to have had suicidal thoughts in the past 12 months. So we know connection is vital. Jake has a great connection program and approach that he takes that I'm sure he'll talk about, but we also offer different events as well at Wounded Warrior Project to help provide that level of foundation and support because connection is so important.
Jacob, tell us more about 3 Up, 3 Down.
It's so simple. It's just saying, hey, look, I know I can't save everybody. I know I can't save the world, but I can save 3 people. And going and finding 3 people, 3 friends, 3 people in your network, in your community, and say, hey, I got your back. I'm going to check on you every 48 hours to the point where we're doing life together. And then inviting 3 other people to check on you. And that's all it is building network and doing life together with those around you.
Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Can you share where we could go for some more info?
Absolutely. You can go to woundedwarriorproject.org for more information on how to connect to supports and services.
We'll be back in no time. Welcome back. I can't believe that we're saying this, but it's never too early to start that holiday shopping, especially when the deals are this good. Joining us now is beauty expert Grace Gold with her gifting pick of the season. All right, Grace, I know that this must be good if you're bringing it to me this early.
Absolutely, and it's your favorite Laneige.
You know I love them.
Absolutely.
All right, what do we got?
So this is going to be the big beauty gift of the holiday season. It's the new limited edition Laneige Hydration to Go set. Now, basically, you're getting all of their star players in one gift set for deeply hydrated skin and nourished lips for all skin types.
Okay.
So let's walk through this.
Okay.
We're getting the blue cosmetics bag.
Love it.
And 4 minis of their universal skincare must-haves, starting with that Water Bank Gentle Cleanser.
Love.
The Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer.
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite.
Yep.
the Water Bank Cream Moisturizer, and that really iconic lip sleeping mask in berry that everybody loves.
Yep.
This is perfect for travel as well. It's like hydration on the
Yeah.
go. And they're doing 22% off holiday savings.
Wow.
So this is $32 at Sephora. Pick it up before it's sold out.
That's for sure. And now we're going to see you back in a few minutes, right?
Can't get rid of me.
I would never want to, Grace. All right, you guys, up next, we're joined by optometrist Dr. Elise Kramer, who's teaming up with TheraTears to share timely tips for dry eye sufferers. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
Why is it important to address eye care during the fall season?
Yeah, so, eye care related to overall health. And I love the fall. It's beautiful, right? It's one of my favorite seasons. But it does bring that dry indoor heat, lower humidity situations, allergens like ragweed, and excessive screen use. And that's why I've partnered with TheraTears to remind everyone that caring for dry eyes isn't just about comfort, but it's about finding solutions for long-lasting relief. I think most people don't understand that electrolytes are the unsung heroes of your natural tears. So think of your tear film as a delicate ecosystem, and when it's out of balance and your eyes lose water, you feel the burn. TheraTears is the only over-the-counter dry eye drop with those 5 vital electrolytes and the formula restores moisture and balance, and that replenishes the electrolytes that we're missing in our tear film.
So, what other solutions are available for eye care needs?
So every eye is so different and everyone is so different. And TheraTears addresses that with options like preservative-free drops, gel formulas for overnight relief, and products for every day, all day. This range really allows people to choose what works best for their lifestyle. So whether they're outdoors, they're working, or at night, but also don't wait until discomfort becomes a bigger problem. You can add humidifiers to your environment, you can drink more water and stay hydrated. Remember to blink, but also take breaks from our screens, which we all don't do enough. And for persistent dryness, using formulations that are science backed, like TheraTears, can really make a difference. It doesn't just cover things up, but really replenishes what we're missing. And for more information, you can check out theratears.com. That's THERA tears.com.
If you're looking to add more clean and effective products that deliver real results to your skincare routine, look no further. Joining us is beauty expert Grace Gold to tell us more about Perdori. Okay, so why do you feel like this brand then is a standout amongst all the others?
Well, Justine, people want cleaner ingredients.
Yes.
But they want all the results, right?
Well, of course.
We don't want to compromise.
No.
And this really does a fantastic job because Perdori is all about clean, effective skincare. Now, every product is powered by their patented Ro Ice Blend, which is a unique mix of ice plant extract, rose water, and aloe vera. While most skincare products are made with 80% plain water, Perdori uses 80% of that nutrient-rich Ro Ice Blend plus 20% concentrated actives like botanicals, plant extracts, and plant stem cells. The result is a more nourishing formula that delivers better results with a smarter, eco-friendly approach to skincare.
So then it's good for both our skin and the planet, right?
Yes, there really is no compromise here. Perdori's clean ingredients are free of artificial toxins, parabens, colors, they're cruelty-free. This is skincare with incredible healing properties. It helps repair your skin barrier and even encourages collagen biosynthesis, which means more resilient, radiant-looking skin. Perdori products are 100% recyclable, including the product, container, and box. And for every Perdori product purchased, $1 is donated to water.org to help provide access to safe water.
Ooh, I like that. So can you walk us through some of the products then?
Sure. So let's take a look through, starting with the Perdori Soothing Natural Face Cleanser. Packed with vitamins for that soothing refreshment. You can use this twice a day. The Brightening Essence Rose Water Toner is gentle and luminizing with chamomile and gotcha cola. The Hydra Refresh Aloe Vera Lotion is so nourishing with minerals and bakuchiol, which is a natural alternative to retinol for glowing skin. The Age Protective Brightening Serum is super concentrated with antioxidants and alpine rose stem cells to renew skin. The Nourishing Eye Cream targets those fine lines and wrinkles and plays well with makeup if you want to apply concealer over it. The Anti-Aging Vitamin E Cream is a bestseller with intense hydration for incredible radiance and redness relief. You can find Perdori at Perdori.com as well as select products on Amazon.
I love that. This is so great. Thank you so much, Grace.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right, you guys, our next guest, Jess Carbino, is a relationship and online dating expert. She's here to tell us more about why cleaning has become a love language. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Justine.
So, how important are shared chores to a healthy relationship?
Shared chores are critical for a healthy relationship. We don't often associate cleaning and romantic partnerships, but it can really be a true act of joy. And Seventh Generation, a bio-based cleaning product company, recognized that and found that 85% of Americans believe that cleaning is an act of love.
Why do you think doing chores unprompted is such a turn on?
It's a real turn on when someone does unprompted chores because it's a selfless act. And it really can help foster trust in a relationship, which is why 75% of Americans say that they would rather share chores with their partner than receive a gift.
So, do you think that cleaning is a sign of respect?
100%. I think cleaning can really foster bonds and build intimacy, and so do other Americans. 8 in 10 Americans said that when their partner maintains a clean house, it's a sign of respect.
What are some of the biggest cleaning icks?
Well, icks can be pretty universal, but messy laundry and dirty dishes are definitely at the top of the list. In fact, 1 in 3 people said that they've broken off a romantic partnership because the partner was messy.
Where can we go for more info?
Please go to seventhgeneration.com to learn more.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back with our final in-studio guest. Don't go away. Mexican Independence Day just passed, so to help us celebrate, Lee Musho, an advanced sommelier and beverage expert, is here to show us some agave-based spirits that are Mexican-owned and operated. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So exciting.
Today we have a lot to drink, a lot to go through.
Yay.
So we have a tequila, we have a mezcal, and we have a bacanora. And if you've never heard of that,
I
we'll
have
get
not.
into it a little bit later.
Okay.
But really, I wanted to talk about Mexican spirits because, right now is a challenging time because of tariffs, all these different things. And I think, there's so much power in the way that you spend your money. And there's no better time than now to be just a little bit more thoughtful about what brands you buy.
Yeah.
So all of these brands today, they are all Mexican owned and operated.
Love it.
And they're actively giving back to their communities. They're sustainable. They're helping the environment. You can really feel proud about buying these, and they're delicious. So,
well, and this is a great help because there are a lot of options when you go into a store, and I'm not an expert, so I don't usually know what to buy. So this is very helpful.
Yes, and you know what? Oftentimes, some of the bigger brands, right? There's a billionaire, there's a celebrity behind them.
True.
These are not that. You know, these are family run. These are really putting things back into the communities.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're actually supporting a business instead of just kind of a big conglomerate,
Love that.
So we're going to start with Tequila Corlejo.
Okay.
One of my favorite tequilas ever. This is their Blanco, so it's unaged. It's from the Guanajuato region of Mexico. It's a very sustainable operation. They use all the leftover agave as fertilizer. It's really kind of fully cyclical.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of things handmade. So one thing that kind of surprised me when I was there is you see all these stickers on the bottle, the shiny, gorgeous gold stickers.
Yes.
They have a team of people hand placing those stickers.
Oh, wow.
So they could have replaced them with machines long ago.
Sure.
And they didn't, right? They're thoughtful about keeping people's livelihoods alive.
Right.
There's one woman I met that has been there for 25 years placing the stickers.
Oh my gosh, placing the stickers.
She's an expert. I love a mango margarita.
Who doesn't?
I'll do anything for a mango margarita, any excuse. And I just think it's so delicious.
It was smooth and yummy, and there was none of that aftertaste of, woo, tequila.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what happens when you have one that's so smooth, so easy to drink.
I like it with the rim.
Yeah, it can be dangerous. Drink a few of those.
That's why we will Let
Do
it
it
go
after the
after the
show.
one sip. Right, exactly. Okay. What do we have over here?
Okay, so we're moving to mezcal. So
Okay.
the difference between tequila and mezcal, really the biggest difference, is that for tequila, the agave is steamed. And for
Okay.
mezcal, it's roasted. So that's why it's
Oh.
famous for being smoky.
Right.
But a good mezcal is not just going to be a smoke bomb. So Mezcal Amaras is
Mm.
amazing because, again, Mexican owned, Mexican operated. They are all about preserving the environment. So in
Okay.
Oaxaca, they work with hundreds of local families, hundreds,
Wow.
to plant wild agave. And they work with them to plant it, grow it, harvest it, and use the wild agave for this mezcal. Yeah,
Wow,
so it's
I really
very
like
special.
that.
Yeah. So
Okay, so I'm very curious about
Yes.
this.
So this is Kalinga Bacanora. So
Okay.
Bacanora is another agave-based spirit. The only real difference is that it is made in Sonora. So Sonora is,
Okay.
you heard of the Sonora Desert?
Sure.
It is desert. It is just south of Arizona. So if you think about
Ah.
Arizona, it's not easy to be growing plants.
No,
in
no, of
Arizona.
course not.
So Blue Weber agave, which is used for tequila, it really can't thrive there.
Okay.
So instead, they have their own variety called Pacifica that thrives there. And Kalinga, again, it's family owned, very sustainable. They call it kind of their ranchers kind of ethic, where they never take more from the land than they put back in.
Love it.
So for this one, we have what they call a Sonora Sundown,
Okay.
which is really just Kalinga tonic water. I added a little grapefruit and lime in there as
Okay.
well. So this
Simple.
is for you. Simple because I feel like there's so many incredible, fascinating flavors in this bottle that it's nice to be able to taste them kind of on a clean canvas.
I was
with
gonna
some
say I like it
citrus.
though with a little bit of the citrus note, like
Yeah,
balances it
lift it.
nicely.
Yeah,
Lee, this is pretty good.
Yeah, how are you
okay?
feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great? Good.
I've limited myself now, but I won't be limiting myself after we've wrapped here.
Good, good.
Trust me.
Yeah, I wanted to feature these, because there are so many artisans and workers that are putting their all into making these products.
Right.
And you can taste it. Like, they're delicious.
They're very, very good. I'd rather support one of these than get some, big brand name, celebrity name tequila.
And these are not that expensive either. These are all in like the $40 range. So
Amazing.
very affordable as well.
I love it. I thought that this was great and very informative. Usually we don't really know when we're going into the store what we're buying. So this was extremely helpful. We can link everything.
Yes.
And we'll follow you. Where can we follow you if we want to
Yes,
learn more?
You can follow me on Instagram at Lee Musho. That is
Easy
my
peasy.
name. Easy. For more drinks, more food, all fun, delicious things.
Love it. All right. We'll have to have you come back again for the next thing. Thank you so much, Lee.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you guys. I am going to go finish all of this. So in the meantime, you guys can head over to our YouTube channel or our website for anything that you might have missed recently or you want to watch again while I am enjoying. You guys, we'll see you next time.
The proceeding was sponsored by Lifestyle Today Show.